The New York downpour was freezing, a heavy gray curtain that soaked through Ethan's coat. His backpack felt like lead, dragging his shoulders down as he dodged the icy spray of passing taxis. He kept his head low, just wanting to reach the warmth of home. A flicker of movement under a dying street lamp stopped him cold. There, huddled against the wet concrete, was a tiny orange kitten. Its ribs were visible through matted, soaked fur. Ethan dropped to his knees, ignoring the puddles, and tucked the shivering creature deep inside his hoodie. Back in his apartment, the air finally turned warm. Ethan dried the kitten with a rough towel until a soft, shaky breath escaped its tiny lungs. He named her Ember. Soon, the starving frame on the street was a memory. Ember became his shadow, riding in his backpack through crowded avenues and pouncing on autumn leaves in the park. The room, once silent, was now filled with the rhythmic, rapid music of her purring. Ethan filmed every leap, watching his new friend reclaim her strength with every playful pounce. Now, when the rain hits the glass, they watch the city lights together. One small act of kindness turned a lonely walk into a permanent friendship. They are never alone again. The apartment was a tomb of silence until Leo brought the tiny orange kitten home. He tapped the top of a new scratching tower. With a frantic scramble, she gripped the fabric before tumbling backward into a pile of soft pillows. She was home. She chased toy mice and knocked over books, filling the rooms with chaos. That night, as rain tapped the glass, she curled against his keyboard while he studied. By morning, she stood on hind legs, mesmerized by the darting fish in the glowing aquarium. Winter gripped New York, but she stayed warm tucked inside Leo's thick jacket. She poked her pink nose out, batting at white flakes landing on her whiskers. In the neon glow of Times Square, they posed for a selfie. She stared into the lens like a natural star. In the park, strangers stopped to pet her, and she purred deeply against his shoulder. Back home, she even managed to swipe a slice of pizza, watching Leo clean the mess with a look of pure feline pride. Every day began with paws tapping his face. As they drove toward the countryside, she watched the world blur through the glass. She wasn't just a pet anymore. She had become the very heart of his home. A tiny orange kitten lay curled inside a backpack, fast asleep amidst the swaying grass of a summer picnic. The boy watched over her, his hand resting near the bag to keep her steady in the gentle breeze. He remembered the rainy night he first pulled her from a freezing puddle, her small frame shivering against his palm. Now, that same kitten darted across the floor, chasing shadows with boundless energy. A year passed, and they celebrated with a single candle on a plate. Outside, rain lashed against the glass, but the cat slept soundly on his chest. On quiet evenings, they climbed to the rooftop, watching city lights flicker as the sun dipped low. He built her cardboard fortresses and carried her through glowing Christmas markets where her eyes widened at the dancing lights. Through winter storms, she remained by the fireplace, the crackling flames casting a warm glow on her soft fur. Every morning became a game of hide and seek in the kitchen. As he unlocked the door each night, she sprinted to greet him. He knelt to scoop her up, pressing his forehead against hers. In the quiet glow, he realized that saving one small life had finally made his own complete.